Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson. I'll start this drive. Here's 2nd down and 4. Once more, it's Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that fourth down punt. But they take a sack, and now it's 4th and 2 miles.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A first down throw for Jackson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. He'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down?
Now, faking the give. This is caught down that right sideline. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Tight end on the move left. They'll run with Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Mike Reed getting in for the sack. And that's going to make it third and goal.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Throwing here on third and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real quick, ready? From the 35, it's first and 10. 180. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
At the 38-yard line.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. 7-3 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second and inches.
Hey, Alpha, what?
Design run here with Jackson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Bengals 14. Ravens 3.
The TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he will score. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
14. Ravens 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Up the sideline at the 35. That one flips the field. Big jump play as he goes out of bounds. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, report. Answer up.
Jackson out of the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Great run after After the catch in the open field, a pickup of 24.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's hauled in at the 2. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Ravens, 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go underneath to Henderson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway.
I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seeing the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Ready? Come on. You.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Middle. Come on, Doc. 180. Come on. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. Going up top. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
They're on the 17-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bengals. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
Ravens 24. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Disrespect. I got you all in jack. Bust the rhymes up in the play.
Let's run. 180.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's inside the 40. He may go. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll work forward for a couple. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Cincinnati.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short that first down.
Brings up 2nd and
2nd and a yard. Again, it's Henderson. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Throwing now from the gun. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Real quick.
Design run here with Jackson. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
26-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Watch it. Do it.
Ready. Trot. Ready. Trot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready. Trot. Ready.
Jackson now. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
2-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll try to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Jackson up top again. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
This one complete downfield to Walker. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Yeah, that's the 13-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, shot! Hey, hey!
To the air one more time with Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals 7-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jackson. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going right, it's taken in. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Bengals first down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Ravens 38.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's not. It's not. 180. What is it? What is it?
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Taking it down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
What is it? No, we changed.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
180.
Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ball game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Here's a run, going left. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, first and goal. He'll run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Third and goal.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on third down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He's to the 45. And he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Once more, it's Henderson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a two-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to make it a two-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a two-score advantage.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Jackson now on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Ready? Ready? Sit hot.
One last shot now for Jackson. Flush to his right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.